My goodness, life can really suck sometimes, can it? I mean, you're going about your life, and all of a sudden, you start getting curveballs thrown at you every which way. You start dodging all these obstacles, and then all these challenges happen where it just feels like the hits the fan. And then what? Then you get stuck inside of it, and you wonder, how am I supposed to operate? How am I supposed to function? How am I supposed to thrive with everything that's going on right now? You feel like you're on the struggle bus and you just want to pull over and get off at the next stop. I totally get it. I've been there myself. In fact, when my dad got sick a few years ago and we eventually lost him, it's the same time I ended a 10-year relationship with the person that I thought was supposed to be the love of my life. In the midst of that, the doctors were concerned about my health. My mom got sick and I eventually became her caretaker. And you just start to think, well, why is all this happening to me? When can I just catch a frickin' break? I totally get it. And then all the stuff that happens, it starts to weigh down on you. It starts to affect your personal life, your professional life, your job, your career. It affects your relationship. It affects your identity. It affects you, and you start feeling like you're defective, wondering how you're supposed to not only hold your together, but how you're supposed to thrive and function through all this chaos. You might be wondering, okay, does this mean I have to go to years of therapy to deal with all the storms that are happening in my life? Or do I read another self-help book? Do I meditate for 2 hours? What do I do? Well, I'm going to share that with you in this video, exactly what you can do so you can finally get off the struggle bus and so you can begin to thrive instead of just exist. When my world came crashing down, I still had to put on a pretty face. I still had to solve other people's problems while coming home and dealing with my own. And at some points, I really felt like I was a fraud because I was really struggling to solve my own problems, let alone everybody else's that I was working with. But here's something that really helped. And I've not only applied it to my life, but I've also applied it to the lives of hundreds of my clients and the people in my group programs who were struggling with a lot of the same things. There are 4 mindset shifts that I discovered not only through going through these challenges and obstacles in my own life, but also going through my master's program, going through other hypnosis protocols, and also from listening to my clients. I learned about these 4 mindset shifts that changed everything for me. It helped me get out of my own head. It helped me get out of my own way. And you need this now, because if the hasn't hit the fan for you yet, it will at some point in your life. And you can either let the stress, the anxiety, and the what ifs and the worries of it all control your life and control every decision that you make, or you can own it. And you can allow those challenges to empower you instead of weighing you down, where you can find yourself instead of those challenges, instead of losing yourself in those challenges and obstacles. And these 4 mindset shifts, I listed them right below. And you might do what some people make the mistake of doing. You might read through these 4 mindset shifts and you might say, oh, that's too simple, or no, I already do that, or it applies to me. But here's the thing. If you're still struggling, you're not implementing them into your lives, and you need help doing it. Now, you might be wondering, okay, do I have to go to therapy to deal with all the stuff that's happening? Do I have to read another self-help book? Do I have to lock myself into a dark room and meditate 2 hours a day? What do I have to do? Do I have to go on meds to deal with the storm and all these clusters that are happening in my life? No, you don't. These 4 shifts are so powerful. When you apply them to your life, you are going to empower yourself and be ready for any problem that gets thrown your way. And not only is that going to happen, but you're going to notice that your life starts to feel easier and more enjoyable because you're going to completely change your perspective of how you live your life and change your perspective of everything that's happening in your life as well. So here's how it works. I'm doing a 5-week cohort, a challenge, if you will, on helping you instill these 4 mindsets into your life. We're going to work on 1 shift each week, and then on week number 5, we're going to bring them all together so they work cohesively together. Now, if all you did was apply one of these shifts to your life, it would make a world of difference. But when these 4 shifts work cohesively together, they will not just change your life, but they will also change your mind so you can be prepared for any challenge that comes your way. You're going to create a reality where stress no longer dictates every decision you make, where stress no longer controls you, where anxiety no longer stops you from pursuing your goals and from achieving the things you want to achieve. So if you've asked yourself in the past, geez, why am I not further ahead by now? This is going to help jumpstart your success and jumpstart that state of mind where it's going to be like that mental kick in the pants that you've needed for a long time. Think about it. One shift could mean 12 months of growth instead of 12 months of being stuck and confined by stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. So before you make your final decision, take a moment to pause. Picture, imagine, visualize, or at least just think about what it would be like for you to finally regain control, to finally regain your sense of self and get your confidence back, that spark back. So that way you are in control of your success, of your growth, and of your life in the next year. Instead of stress weighing you down, you are empowering yourself through everything that comes your way. I know you have it in you. I'm here to help pull it out of you and to wake it up. So that way you can finally regain that sense of, I've got this. I can't wait to help you through this. This is going to be an amazing 5 weeks that's going to put you back on top of your game. So I look forward to seeing you in this One Shift Away challenge. As always, be well, do good, be true to who you are, happy healing, and make sure you enroll in this challenge right now to reserve your spot and to get started jumping into the new year with confidence, with passion, and with pride. I'll see you there.